Hello and welcome to a North Carolina King Tides project video tutorial. Today we'll be going over how to submit a photo and report on the What's Your Water Level app. To begin, you'll want to make your way to the North Carolina King Tides project website. The URL is nckingtides.web.unc.edu. When you've arrived at the website, you should see this web page. You'll then want to click on the Submit a Photo or Report button. This should open the Water Level Reporter GeoForm. Today I will be going over how to fill out this form and how to submit a photo. The first question asks for the date and time of the photo and report. You will want the date and time in this box to match the date and time of your photo and report. To change the date and time, click anywhere in the box and select the correct date and time from the calendar provided. For the photo and report I will be submitting today, I will select January 1st. To edit the time, click on the clock icon and select the time of your photo and report. My photo and report were taken at approximately 6:30 p.m. The next question asks what is affected by the water. If you click on the drop-down arrow on the right-hand side of the box, you can see a list of options. This question is asking if there was any flooding during the time of your photo and report, what was affected by the flooding? Was it a roadway, parking lot, building, etc.? During the time of the photo and report I will be submitting, there was no flooding, so I will select nothing. The next question asks what the cause of observed water level was. Again, if you click on the drop-down arrow on the right-hand side of the box, you can see the list of options. If you're unsure of what was causing the observed water level, you can put not sure. If there's a cause not listed, you can choose other. And if there are multiple causes, such as a strong northeast wind co-occurring with a storm, you can choose multiple causes. My photo and report were taken during a king tide event, so I will select tide. The next question asks for a keyword describing conditions. Again, if you click the drop-down arrow, you can choose from a list of options. And this question is asking about the tidal conditions during your photo and report. Was it a king tide, normal conditions, low tide, high tide, storm conditions, or other? As I've previously mentioned, my photo and report were taken during a king tide event, so I will select king tide. The next box asks for additional details, and this is a space for you to provide any additional information that might add more context to your report. Additionally, the picture title is also a space for you to add a title to the photo you choose to upload. By clicking on the Select File button, you can navigate to the photo you'd like to upload on your computer or phone. When you've located the photo you would like to upload, open the photo, and it should automatically upload to this portion of the report. Once this box turns green, you will know that your photo has successfully uploaded. I will add a picture title for the photo I've uploaded. My picture is of a super full moon during a king tide event. If you continue to scroll down, you'll get to section 2, which allows you to select a location for your photo and report. If you have a geolocating device, you can click on the button Locate Me, and it should automatically find you on the map. And I'll zoom out so we can get a better picture of the map. There are also two other ways you can choose your location for your photo and report. You can manually choose your location by clicking anywhere on the map. So I will zoom out and navigate to the location of my photo and report. And I'll also note in the upper right-hand corner of the map, you can change the type of map that you're looking at. I'm going to change mine to imagery with labels. And I can zoom in to select a location for my photo and report. By clicking anywhere on the map, a small pin will be placed on the map, and that will be the location for my photo and report. The third option would be to click on the latitude and longitude button, and you can manually type in the latitude and longitude of your location. Another thing to note is that the coordinates need to be in decimal degrees. And when you finish typing, you can click Set Location. At this point, we're almost done filling out our report, but I'd like to note one more option for submitting a photo and report. If you are submitting a photo and report of a North Carolina King Tides benchmark, which looks like this, it is a staff with graduated markings on it in inches that reads the depth of the water level. If you are submitting a photo and report of a North Carolina King Tides benchmark, you will populate the form slightly differently. If we scroll back up to section 1, in the additional details section, you can provide the reading that the staff is showing. For example, in this photo of a benchmark staff, the water level is reading at 54 inches. So in the additional details box, I can put staff reading 54 inches from bottom, or 54 inches deep. Since the photo I'm uploading today is not of a benchmark, I will not include this information. Additionally, if you are uploading a photo of a North Carolina King Tides benchmark, you should see one of these signs in close proximity to the benchmark. And this sign will provide you with the latitude and longitude of that benchmark. And those coordinates can be put in here if you click on the latitude and longitude button in the Section 2 Select Location portion of the form. However, as I said, if you are not submitting a photo of a North Carolina King Tides benchmark, then you will fill out the form as I've previously shown. I will also note that once you submit this form, anything on the form will become publicly available. So if there's something that you don't want shared or any personally identifiable information, I would discourage you from including it anywhere on the form. So once you've gone back through, double-checked the information on your form, that it's correct, and you've made sure you don't have any personally identifiable information on the form, you can click Submit Entry and give permission to use my photo. Once this box turns green, it's telling you that your photo has successfully uploaded, and you may click Close. And this box is telling you that your entry has been submitted to the app, and you can click Close. If you're interested in seeing your submission as well as other citizen scientists' submissions, you can go to Google and type in "What's your water level app?" And it should be the first thing that pops up on the Google search. You can then click on View Application when you've reached the website, and this will open the What's Your Water Level app. Under the Your Contributions tab, you can see all the submissions on the What's Your Water Level app. Under the Make a Report tab, you can fill out a Water Level Reporter GeoForm just as we've already done. Under Last Month's Reports, you can view the previous month's submissions on the What's Your Water Level app and can change the timeline using this bar at the bottom. Additionally, under the Learn More About King Tides tab, you can view information on the International King Tides Project. Under the Learn More Nuisance Flooding tab, you can explore some information about nuisance flooding. And on the Inundation Dashboard tab, you can look at real-time data of NOAA water level stations. And by clicking on any one of these pins, you can view all of the information about that specific water level station. I'll be going back over to the Your Contributions tab, where we can look at the submission that we uploaded earlier. So we'll zoom in to where our submission was. And if we click on the pin, the information that we populated the form with will pop up on the right-hand side of the screen. It has the date of our submission, what was affected, keywords, any additional details, as well as the image title that I provided. And if this small button is here, that means that there's a picture associated with this submission. And if I click on that, my image is shown at the bottom of the bar. Thank you for watching this North Carolina King Tides project video tutorial, and we look forward to seeing your photos and reports.